name is Mimi Olafatai. Thank you everyone who is joining me. Today I just want to talk to us about a very important topic. And um, my topic for us this evening is right habit. What do I mean by right habit? Right habit is a repetition of something that you do all the time. See, these things we take it for granted because we think that they're not important and all of that. But I want to tell you this evening that it's very important for you to have a right habit because when you have right habits, it works in line with right attitude. So when you have right attitude, you are able to be connected with people. People are able to get along with you. People are able to do good to you because why? They said you attract who you are. So all those things are very, very important. And the three things that I want to share with us, like I said, under the right habits, the first thing that I want to share with us is right attitude. And how do you get the right attitude? When you do things, when you make things that you're doing, you make it like you repeat it. If you're looking for a change in your life, you repeat that thing that you're doing. So that way, you can become a master of it. But I noticed a lot of people don't want to repeat something over and over. But you need to start. If you want a change in your life, if you're tired of where you are, if you want a new beginning in your life, if you're sick and tired, then you need to cultivate the habit of doing things repeatedly. When you get the right attitude that you want for yourself, you do it repeatedly. You do things that you want for yourself. And the second thing that I want to share with us this evening is your default setting, which is the programming. I'll tell you this. Automatically, without even stress, without any stress, without anything, we are connected with negativities, our mind, because it's right here. And that negative is like a self-defense. Everybody experiences it. It's there. We can't run away from it. Because when something is about to happen, that thing clicking in your mind, that okay, don't let me do this. What about this happen? What about if this happened? So it is there. But you need to learn how you can make it work for you. You need to learn how you can make it in a positive way that can result in something good for you and make you excel or progress to the next level that you want. And then the third thing that I want to share is, I call this, it's funny, I call this the RAS. That's very funny. And then that's our subconscious mind. What does that do? I'll tell you how this works. How many of you have you noticed that sometimes, you're going somewhere? Let's say, for example, you want to get a car. And let's say you want to get a Tesla, for example. You will realize that sometimes that Tesla that you want to get, maybe you've been driving and you didn't even pay attention to it. But you said the moment that your mind is like, I want to buy this particular car, I want to buy a Tesla, you realize that when you're going on the road, then you see Tesla, you see Tesla, you see Tesla, you're going this way, you see Tesla. And then a lot of people are like, okay, how is that? It's because your subconscious mind begin to notice that, begin to become aware of that. So, and that can be in a negative way and that can be in a positive way. But at the same time, you just need to know how you can be able to balance your life, that you can be able to have right attitude towards the progress of your life. And one thing again that I want to share with us this evening is that many people are complacent. Many people are comfortable where they are. The reason is because, I'll give you an example. Take for example, like somebody a lot of people, you're in primary 5, for example. You're in grade 5, let me say. And I noticed that people, instead of them to compare themselves with grade 7 to see how they can do better, how they can progress better, people don't tend to do that. What they do is that they compare themselves maybe with a JK student who is learning ABC. I already know ABC. I'm okay with ABC. That's what a lot of people do. So they look for something that is beneath them, something they already know already, something they're already doing. That's what they compare themselves with, and they get satisfied and sit there. And that is the reason why people remain where they are. So you need to begin to start thinking above where you are. If you're in grade 5, think above that. I'm not just saying a grade 5, but I'm saying generally in life, wherever state that you are, you just need to cultivate the habits of progress in your life. And then when you're practicing good right attitude, right habits, you need to understand, find someone in your life who can be accountable, who you can be accountable to. Find that person, and then they will help you. Make sure that, as you're progressing, you're giving them feedback, and they're like, they're following you to make sure, like, you're progressing, you're doing the things that you say you want to do. So I just want to encourage us this evening. That you need to cultivate a right attitude. Right habits will get you to where you need to be. A lot of people get stuck just because they don't have the good attitude. And how are people going to deal with you? You complain that nobody is dealing with you, nobody's saying anything. How are they going to do that when you don't even have a good attitude? When you are the one that is always complaining about every other person, you're always saying negative about every other person, you are always this. Of course, no one is going to come around you. So these are the consequences that you face when you don't have a right attitude, and it pays you no good. So I am here this evening to encourage you that you need to have a right attitude. You need to have right habits, so that way you can be able to progress. You can do great things that you want for your life. So with that being said, I'm just gonna stop here, and then we're gonna like have more section on right attitude with good habits. So we're going to be having more section on that. So thank you everyone who have joined this evening. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then if anyone have any question or something, you can always let us know, and then we'll be glad to answer whatever question that you have. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's really a pleasure of mine. Thank you everyone. See you.